It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against the Wizards, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for Indiana, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is good.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Stolen by Jackson. Siakam outside. Halliburton passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's SGA. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Hartenstein finds Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Here's Halliburton. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's SGA. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Over SGA. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Clark for the Pacers, a team you used to play for. The trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force in positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader, and really is the face of the franchise currently.
And that one is good. SGA's got 6.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Halliburton outside. Shot to stop the run. And the basket is good. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
SGA with the ball. 6 points for him. Outside, Dort on the wing, Williams. They grab their own miss. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Outside Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Siakam passes to Jackson. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So it's the Pacers now. Nembhard's shot is good. Now Dort. 9 points last game. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. High arcing shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a nice bucket inside.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pacers trail by 6. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Bringing the heat now at midcourt. That is your Pacers
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
On defense, the Thunder. 6-point lead. Nembhard finds Neesmith. SGA against Halliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Thunder have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Here's Nembhard after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Indiana, another 3.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Halliburton's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Here's SGA. An easy 2 points on the layup. SGA's got 12.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Jackson, it's tipped. 3 on 3. Dort wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Siakam, right side. Here's Halliburton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
You know, we've seen Halliburton be elite for stretches in his career. Not at that level every night, but he's working on being more consistent, and I don't think it's far off for him.
Now here's Caruso. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Now McConnell. Tapping a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. They set the screen. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 8. Wallace left side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now, here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Wallace. Joe in the corner. And the three ball is good. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shepard's checked in for Jackson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. McConnell against Wallace. 6 to shoot. Pass to Toppin to end the cold streak. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
McConnell with it. Still scoreless. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Pacers making a switch here. Furphy's checked in. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's taken away by Wallace. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Change here. Siakam's checked in. .146 left in the first. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
The Thunder leading by 13. Now Wallace. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
By himself, and the jam by Wallace.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Wiggins. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And I like how Williams immediately started getting back the other way, ready for the break.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Siakam, no good on that one.
Well, the physical tools are obvious in Siakam. Agility, speed for his size, length, and he actually couples that with a well-rounded skill set. He really is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything for you.
And here's McConnell, still without a basket. Pass to Toppin. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Here's Williams. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Houston.
His big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Wallace outside. No good on the three. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Toppin throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here now the Thunder, following the score by Indiana. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 8 points for Wallace.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's McConnell, following the score by Oklahoma City. Siakam outside. Six on the shot clock. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Good job. Let's see what you got.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. McConnell against Caruso. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Williams.
At the line.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Siakam after Oklahoma City gets the 3. 4 on the clock. Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam up top. He's guarded by Williams. Siakam misses.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Williams finds Caruso. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Siakam. And here is Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Over Joe. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Here comes your Indiana Space Crowd. Give it up for him.
Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. SGA's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 16. Wiggins outside. The three. Toppin pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Mathurin passes to Toppin and taken away by Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McConnell against Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Here's SGA. Following the score by Obi Toppin. Over McConnell. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers trail by 18. Outside Mathurin. Here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
What a nice move by Siakam. A much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
Here's SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Dort. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
The Thunder leading by 14. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Holmgren against Siakam. Caruso, the pass to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Jackson, a screen on Caruso. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you guys.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Williams. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Nailed from three-point land. Holmgren's got 5.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Jackson passes to Nembhard. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Siakam outside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You can put Siakam on either side of these pick-and-roll situations. He's valuable for that reason.
The Thunder leading by 13. Outside, Dort. Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Here's Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Halliburton at the elbow. In deep. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in for Williams. Toppin against Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. Takes the three. Pacers with the rebound. Neesmith with the ball. He has yet to score. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Jackson a screen on Holmgren. Toppin can't get it to go. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Holmgren the screen. Driving to the basket. And that one's good, Caruso.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Halliburton on the wing. Wallace covering. And it's Halliburton missing. The Thunder leading by 13. Wallace outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Tries from 10, and that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his third basket of the night right there. Now Halliburton. He's got 17. Out to the wing. And stolen by Caruso. Driving inside. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Halliburton. The Thunder making the shot. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his third foul so far. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Wallace.
Substitution, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
And here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Halliburton doing work inside, just daring the defense to stop him without foul.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
The first one falls. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Halliburton hits them both. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Nembhard with it, defended by Dort. Here's Caruso. 9 points in the game so far. Holmgren right side. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Nembhard, covered by Joe. And it's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Caruso. Neesmith covering. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. And the rejection by Jackson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. 5 on the clock. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now. On the free throw, no good. Now, here's Neesmith.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Thunder up by 15. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Pacers trail by 15. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the dunk by SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now, Nembhard. Back to Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Outside, Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
First trip to the line for him here.
Lugans, Dort, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dort. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Siakam kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter. Halliburton with it. He's got 19. Jackson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hartenstein.
First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Isaiah Jackson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Outside Williams. Holmgren against Siakam. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 4. SGA passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Poked away. It's stolen by Nembhard.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Thunder.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
2 shots. Last on the
first. The free throw drops for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Williams passes to Dort. Holmgren outside. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's off the glass and in. 22 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
To check out Tyrese Halliburton. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Neesmith finds Jackson. Down low, here's Siakam. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Impressive move that time. Siakam getting it to fall and gets a chance for a 3-point play.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one falls for Williams. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Halliburton against SGA. Halliburton right side. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Dort left side. And he makes good on the layup. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pacers trail by 21. Can they get it? And the layup by Jackson.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Williams. He's got 10. Over in the corner, Dort. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Outside, SGA. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
On defense, the Pacers, trailing by 19. Outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Nembhard. Drills it from outside. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Siakam outside. Jackson a screen on Holmgren. Siakam passes to Jackson. The shot's good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pacers trail by 21. Siakam outside. To the inside. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists tonight. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Neesmith finds Siakam. Five to shoot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. And the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Pass to Toppin. Wallace against Halliburton. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
Here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. To the left wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And how about 3rd in the league in terms of fewest turnovers? They kept a tight handle on it and just didn't allow you those freebies.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. And Indiana making a change here. Off's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 8.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. Trying to get something going. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Wallace kicks to SGA. Williams passes to SGA. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Here's Caruso. Cans it from downtown. 12 points for him.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Caruso against Mathurin. Back to Wiggins. Toppin with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Halliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Halliburton's got 23.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Wiggins outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wiggins, a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton outside, and he drives in. Here's Toppin. Knocked away. SGA against McConnell. Wasted no time on that one. SGA's got 30.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Huff. Plays it up off the glass.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Wallace.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Here's SGA. And he gets the bucket. SGA's got 16 here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers' 5. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Toppin. Off target with his three.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Wallace finds Joe. And he banks in the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pacers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Siakam. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
One shot. Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's McConnell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, McConnell is not the biggest or fastest guy in the league, but he's got tremendous quickness, anticipation, confidence, and toughness. He just knows how to get to the bucket when he drives.
Now here's Wallace. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Tapping a screen on Wiggins. And Clark is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Free throw good, Siakam. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now the Pacers moving it up. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oklahoma City shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. McConnell against Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Down low and stolen by Jang. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. Toppin pulls it in.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Siakam inside. He's against Wiggins. Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, Boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Pass to Chang, fires the three, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mathurin. Now, here's Toppin. Here's Huff. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Joe.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In the corner, Wallace with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Wallace taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Siakam. To the middle. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Caruso against Mathurin. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
McConnell passes to Siakam. From 10 feet out, count that one. Siakam's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Wallace. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Halliburton with the steal. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
1 shot.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play. Fantastic execution in the open floor. McConnell just accelerated with that burst to get him where he needed to go.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Wallace. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Inside, here's Mathurin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And here is Wallace. Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Wiggins outside, pulls up. Again, the Thunder score.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Toppin. Covered by Wiggins. And yes, it's good. That's 12 points for Obi Toppin.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Wallace, following the score by Obi Toppin. Halliburton against Wallace. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 15 points here in the second half. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Siakam goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Caruso. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Here's Halliburton. Scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on it, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot deny it.
Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That requires some body control. What a shot from Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Wallace outside. To the middle. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Good on the bucket.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
The Pacers shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. And it's Halliburton missing.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Joe. Nembhard covering. Pass to Caruso. It's tipped. Here's Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now, Nembhard. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Now Wallace. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Back to Caruso. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam outside. Halliburton is screen on Williams. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
when Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiggins, outside Williams. Puts it up from 12, and it's Wiggins missing. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Siakam, and that one drops. That's 23 points for Siakam.
Those are fun to watch. Spicy P converts the fast break.
.158 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. And the rejection by Jackson. Halliburton right side. Here's Nembhard, covered by Joe. Pass to Jackson. And here is Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 25 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against Indiana.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wallace.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by Wallace.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Takes it inside, and Wallace slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Halliburton outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. Now it's time to present our player of the game.